Temsic Park, the site of the little lady Kamila's abduction tonight, and the place where an important piece of evidence, the music box, was hidden. I wonder why our lady detective is looking so dejected. At least she isn't dead. But what did she find? There's so much tension in here. I've never felt anything like this before. We'd better find that gun as quickly as we can, before the minister dies of anxiety.
How is it going over at the park?
It's kind of difficult to say.
I see. But I must admit, I envy you.
You envy me?
You just say, it's difficult to say, and then you don't have to actually say it. In my case, actually saying what's difficult to say is my job. She sells seashells by the seashore.
Yes, that is difficult to say, isn't it?
No, why did I say that at a time like this?
Anyway, I'd better do something about the park problem, and fast. Huh? What's he doing here?
La la la, let me spend a moment's time with you, my love. The world will not end if the food delivery is a little late, la la la.
A little late? It's already ice cold.
What just happened? I wasn't even pumping my feet. The swing swings me and I sling the chicken. The swing is swung and the chicken is slung. Everything always comes back to chicken in the end.
I'm not even gonna try to figure that one out. Moving on. Phew! I got this thing spinning pretty fast. I didn't even put much effort into it. This is quite a bit of power and speed for a piece of playground equipment. I can just imagine all the poor kids who get sent flying all over the park.
Oh, there you are, Sissel.
From your dejected expression, I gather you didn't find what you were looking for.
Right. I can't find the music box anywhere. But I found something else instead. Something horrible.
Horrible? What is it?
There, in the grass. You'd better see for yourself.
It looks like a dead body.
I nearly died when I saw it, and I suppose now that we've found it, we can't just leave it there, can we?
Nope, I suppose not. It's so like you, to come looking for a music box and find a dead body instead.
What can I say? I'm a detective.
Meaning?
Well, a detective goes over everything with a fine-toothed comb, right? So, there you go.
Fine-tooth comb or none, you were bound to run across it. I mean, it is pretty obvious.
Anyway, come on, Sissel. Get to it.
What am I? Your bloodhound?
Stop the park from being turned into a housing site! Protect the park! The Rock of the Gods! You there!
You're talking to me, aren't you?
I have some leaflets for you. Leaflets I know you'll be very interested in. I urge you to peruse it thoroughly. Examine it in detail.
Never mind that right now. Do you remember your name?
My name? My name? What does my name matter when there are more important things to worry about?
Okay.
Come now, and study these tracks with me, my brother. Come and learn about the Rock of the Gods with me. The night is no longer young. As a matter of fact, daybreak is approaching. But we are young.
Look, I don't have time to get involved in your way of life. But I am interested in your way of death. So, let's go back. Back to 4 minutes before your death.
And so I made up my mind. I resolved to live here in this park and defend it.
Okay, and what does that have to do with this Rock of the Gods you mentioned?
You still don't appear to understand. It's written quite clearly in the 4th leaflet in great detail.
Excuse me, but I have to use the restroom.
I'm coming! Just hold on! I'll be right there!
I've located the target, Beauty. A girl of the right age, coming out of the right apartment building at the right time. Yes, my dear. I'll ever so gently nab her and come right back to your side. Good evening, young lady. Will you come with me?
Oh gods, what do I do? What should I do? I have to do something!
What in the world? What just happened?
Oh, that's Mino.
Mino?
Mino the mascot, the symbol of Timsick Park.
Forget about the name of that big, creepy lump of concrete. I'm talking about the way it changed direction. Did you see that?
Yes! Yes, I did! We witnessed it with our own eyes. The power of the Rock of the Gods! That was the power of the gods! The power of the gods saved that little girl!
And then that same power very deliberately crushed you instead?
Yes! Yes, precisely! That is called the mischief of the gods.
Was it the mischief of the gods? Or was it a ghost trick? But nah, it couldn't have been a ghost trick. No ghost trick could change the direction of something that heavy in midair. But wait a minute. What if there was somebody with much greater powers than me? Look at that! There's another flame besides mine!
Oh, So that is the flame of a god, is it? But hold on. Your spirit is a flame too, isn't it?
Yeah? So?
Pardon me, but are you a god?
I sincerely doubt it. At the last minute, that big lump of concrete made a huge swing to one side. That was probably that flame's doing. Who could it be?
I definitely believe it's either a god or somebody god-related.
Maybe I better try talking to this person. What the? This person with much greater powers than me? It's you?
Hey! Sissel!
Oh my, it's...
Missile!
You look well for being dead.
Did you see? Did you see what I did? I did it! I tried really hard, and I did it! I saved Miss Kamila!
Are you telling me I was done in by a puppy dog?
Missile, what's going on? How did you get the powers of the dead?
I'm glad you asked! After Miss Kamila went out, and you left, I worked like crazy to make my own path, and I did it! And then I followed Miss Kamila out into the big wide world. And then, here at this park, I found her at last! Yes, you guessed it! I barked! You bet I did! And I went running after her, too! And then, I guess I died. And then I was unconscious for a little while. When I came to, it was all over. Poor Miss Kamila, crushed under that big scary lump.
Oh, what have I done? I'm so sorry, little lady. Please forgive me.
Miss Kamila! I had to rescue Miss Kamila! It was up to me! I cried out from the depths of my heart. And then... I can't tell you how surprised I was, but I bet you understand, right?
Better than probably anyone else could.
And I remembered what you did for me. How you saved me.
So, you went back, right? Back to 4 minutes before the little lady's death?
You bet I did!
Yes, my dear. I'll ever so gently nab her and come right back to your side.
Now's my chance, I thought. I saw the core.
I don't know. It looks pretty far.
I stretched out my paw toward the core. Ooh, how I felt at that moment. I'd love for you to be able to feel it too. Go ahead, Sissel. Go ahead and try it for yourself.
I can't believe it! How could you connect over such a great distance?
Well, they don't call me Missile for nothing.
And so then you manipulated that Mino thing and threw it aside?
Right on top of my head.
Well, no, actually.
Huh?
I can't manipulate things like you can, Sissel.
You can't? Then how did you...
I didn't know what to do. Then I happened to see something out of the corner of my eye, and it had a core too. A single leaf hanging from the tree. I tried reaching out to the leaf.
What in the world?
I can't manipulate things, But apparently, I can swap them. As long as the two things have the same shape, that is.
Swap things with the same shape?
Go ahead and try it. Press swap.
That's incredible! And so that's how you saved your mistress, is it?
And that's how I became caught up in this, is it?
I'm very sorry. My powers were too meager.
Meager?
Because you see, I saw one more. I happened to notice one more core. There was something with the exact same shape stuck in the branches of a tree.
Hey, you're right. If Mino could be swapped again with that,
Then disaster wouldn't have to rain down on my head.
but what is that thing? It's too big to be a leaf.
Whatever it is, I'd much prefer it on my head than Mino.
So why didn't you swap them, Missile?
I couldn't. I can stretch out my paw a little further than you can, Sissel. But this was just too far for me. I couldn't reach.
I must admit, it's a fascinating spectacle of a death, if I do say so myself.
I kept retrying over and over, seeing if there was anything I could do.
I bet there's something you can do now.
Huh?
If we work together, you and me,
Sissel, you think so?
I don't plan on letting anybody die in front of me tonight. Do you think you could help me?
Of course.
Naturally!
So, we're going to drop that Mino thing in a different spot. Okay, let's try it. Let's go back again to 4 minutes before. Alright, let's get started. 4 minutes from now, you'll swap Mino with the leaf, and then you have to swap Mino with something else. Something with the same shape.
Oh! I believe that's a rugby ball!
Okay, rugby ball, huh? But with the rugby ball where it is now, Missile can't reach it. So that means I have to move it closer somehow. It looks like you and I will have to work together on that one, Missile.
Okay, I'm ready. Whenever you want to use my swap trick, just press ZR. That way you'll be able to control me. And then if you press ZR...
Control will come back to me.
Okay, let's try it. Together we can stop Mino from hurting anybody.
Alright, Missile. Your powers are the key this time.
Okay, I'm ready. I can swap anything that has the same shape. Just call on me if you find anything you want to try.
Probably the best thing to do is just try a bunch of things and see how it goes. And if I see something we can swap, I should use ZR.
I'm sorry about all this trouble, Sissel. If only my paw could reach a little further, I could have swapped that big lump one more time.
Swapped it with that rugby ball in the tree nearby.
That's alright. That's what we're going to do now. Together.
I'm going to give it my best.
The first thing to do is to find a path to that rugby ball.
Huh? Are you coming back to talk to me again?
No. I
wish you would talk to me. We could discuss the gods.
Oh boy. I just came this way without giving it much thought. But now there's no core for me to get back.
You failed to follow the path of the gods.
Maybe I'd better start over. Phew! Here you come already.
I swore to myself not to repeat my mistakes.
Mistakes?
When somebody's in trouble, you should lend them a hand. Otherwise, you'll definitely regret it. And now the recklessness of youth has taken over, giving me lightning fast speed.
I've been thinking, if we could stop this man from running, maybe he wouldn't get squished?
It won't be easy to stop me once the recklessness of youth has taken over.
Stop it. Eh?
What do you think of my lightning fast pace?
I wish you would knock it off. That's what I think. We don't have time to prepare. I think we're gonna have to find a way to stop him from running.
As far as I can see, the only way to do that is to use the playground equipment.
The what?
You know, the seesaw, the swing, those things.
Precisely. Except there is one more piece of equipment to be exact.
Stop him with the equipment. Eh? Maybe I should rethink things here.
Sissel! Help! There's nothing in reach to swap Mino with!
We're too late. Darn. I guess we'll have to start over again. If I can, I'd like to take advantage of that guy's strange way of traversing the park.
But he runs through so quickly!
I am very quick indeed. Do you think you can stop me?
We have to think of a way to stop him from running. Guess I'd better rewind the clock again and see if I can pick up any other clues. Well, would you look at that? There sure are a whole lot of round things around here.
Oh boy! That means it's time for me, right? Oh boy!
My hair is also round.
Let's see. To use Missile's powers, I just tap ZR. I'll try it and see what happens. Wow, I didn't see this coming.
Don't you know the first thing about the glow climber?
Huh?
Even little children treat it with the respect it deserves. They know that unless you spin it gently, there's no stopping it.
Yeah, it does look pretty dangerous.
It looks like I'm just destined to fly through the air, like this for a while.
This just might buy us some time.
Maybe I'll just keep spinning around like that the whole 4 minutes.
I'm sorry, but I don't think I would stand for it that long.
But anyway, at least we stopped him from running for a while. Let's do what we can while we have this chance.
Oh, that was so close! If it hit the ball, they could have knocked it down.
Is that all this umbrella can be used for? For knocking the rugby ball down?
Don't forget about my powers.
And don't forget about my recklessness of youth.
Wow! I so did not see that coming. I never thought the umbrella would catch the ball.
Did you see that? The tree branch! It shook a little!
I think I saw it shake too.
If it only shook a little more, it would knock that terrible rugby ball down from this terrible tree!
Maybe it just needs a little more weight.
I'm sure we can do this. We just have to put our heads together.
Everything looks good so far. We just need one more step. There! We moved the ball! What do you think, Missile?
With the ball there, I think I can do it.
In just a few seconds, you'll swap Mino with the leaf. And then from there, you can swap Mino one more time. The final moment is near, Missile. Are you ready?
You bet! Okay, watch me, Sissel. Here I go.
The finishing touches! You can do it, Missile! Swap Mino with that ball.
There! How's that?
My head has been spared! Truly, that was a try worthy of the gods!
And now Mino is right where he belongs.
We did it again, didn't we? Didn't we? Now nobody has to die.
Except for one brave little somebody.
Huh?
I'm talking about you, Missile.
Oh, me? I guess you're right. I'm still dead, aren't I?
So now, let's go back and save your life.
Wait a minute.
What is it?
Now that I think about it, I think I want to stay dead a little longer.
What?
When I was alive, I couldn't even help Miss Kamila when she was in trouble. I want to be able to protect Miss Kamila. And to do that, I need these powers I have now.
I see.
Perfectly understandable. Even I wish I had powers like that.
Hey, we just saved you. Don't wish your life away already.
Oh, of course, you're right.
Okay, Missile, have it your way. By the way, Mr. Reckless Youth, there's a certain detective who needs that music box you found. When we get back to the present time, could you give it to her?
Certainly, you have my word.
Let's go back then, to the present.
And so, Kamila ended up in the hands of the kidnappers. We weren't able to change that part. Lynne listened to my story without saying anything. I'm sorry. I wish there was something else I could have done.
No, you did the best you could. I'm sure she's all right. After all,
After all, she has me.
Missile, are you in there?
Miss Lynne, leave Miss Kamila to me. I know I don't look like much right now, but I'm sure I can help her.
Missile.
Miss Lynne!
I'm going to leave it up to Missile.
It kinda looks like Missile is being left up to the wind.
Oh! I have something to give you! Stop the park from being turned into a housing site! Protect the park! The Rock of the Gods!
Aren't you forgetting your promise?
Oh, pardon me. Pardon me. My apologies. This is for you.
Oh! You kept the music box safe, didn't you? Thank you.
Not at all. I was only doing what the Rock of the Gods would have wanted.
What's the matter? Cat got your tongue?
He's mesmerized by my beauty. Hey! The cat's not allowed to get your tongue!
Excuse me, but are you? No, it couldn't be.
Have we met before?
Aren't you? Aren't you that little girl from that time? I'll never forget it. It was 10 years ago in this park.
10 years ago? Are you talking about?
Have you met this strange young man before, Lynne?
I don't remember. But he said 10 years ago. And this park. It could only be one thing that I can think of.
It looks like I better talk to Mr. Leaflet here.
Here in this park, the gods surely control fate. Today, 10 years from that day, we meet once again. If that isn't the power of the gods, then what else is it?
It could just be coincidence. But apparently, you know our lady detective here. Could you tell us about it? About what happened 10 years ago?
Yes, of course. I was actually about to do just that.
What's this Rock of the Gods you keep mentioning?
Don't you know? It's right there in front of us.
Sissel. Wait a minute. You say G-O-D-S, but do you mean D-O-G-S?
Of course not. Don't be silly. This is no time for ridiculous word games. You are standing just above the Rock of the Gods now. Take a good look at that monument.
Monument? The Rock of the Gods.
The rock is buried in the ground right there. It's been there these 10 years. Ever since that day it flew down from the heavens and showed us a miracle.
A miracle?
So this rock you've been talking about is a meteorite?
Precisely! It dropped from the sky on that day 10 years ago. Yes, of course! Surely you know all about it.
Me?
That day, I just happened to be passing through this park. I had no idea that day would change my destiny. The sun was going down, and through the gloom, I heard the scream of a little girl.
Now just calm down and drop that weapon!
Stay back! If you come any closer, I'll shoot her!
I peeked out fearfully from the bushes and saw some shadowy figures. I didn't see the face of the criminal clearly. I knew I should do something to help, but I couldn't move. The tension was so thick, it was painful. Just when I couldn't stand it any longer. That's when it happened. The sky suddenly burned bluish white. When it crashed into the ground, the meteorite gave off a shower of beautiful fragments. And then I saw it. One of those beautiful fragments pierced into the criminal's back. The judgment of the gods was brought down on the park that day. "10 years ago, the little girl that was you was saved by the Rock of the Gods."
Oh my! I can't believe it!
The Rock of the Gods was given the name Temsik, and still today, it lies sleeping deep in the park's earth.
I never knew about this Temsik. I always thought Detective Jowd was the one who saved me.
You were very young then, and you passed out from the shock of being taken hostage. Of course you wouldn't remember.
But that's funny. A huge incident like that should have caused quite a stir. It's strange you never heard of it, Lynne.
It is, isn't it? But now that I think about it, I remember I didn't want to think about what happened. I avoided the news, and I never came back to this park again. That's why I didn't know anything about it.
The meteorite was named Temsik, after the name of this park that it fell in. And then the Rock of the Gods was forgotten. Now an awful thing is happening. They're talking about turning the park into a housing site. And I'll never forget the miracle I witnessed that day. And so, I've taken up residence in this park and am trying to appeal to the people. Protect the park, the Rock of the Gods. That is my mission.
I see. I'm taking you with me, Sissel.
So, 10 years ago, the little girl that was Lynne wasn't aware of the meteorite. I get that, but Detective Jowd, on the other hand, there's no way he didn't know about this Temsik thing. And if he knew...
And the man died. I took his life.
What was that confession of his all about? The rocks of the gods that fell from the sky 10 years ago changed the destinies of many people's lives, like the ripples on a pond when a pebble is dropped in. With every answer I get, I learn about a new mystery. Will I be able to break the chain of mysteries before dawn? Anyway, now that we have the evidence we need, we decided to meet up again at the minister's office. Besides, there are a few things I want to ask Detective Jowd.
We found the music box, Detective Jowd.
Good job, Lynne. I knew you would. Once everything had been resolved, I had wanted you to give this to him.
Him? You mean Inspector Cabanela, right?
I don't suppose he'll ever forgive me.
Detective Jowd.
Now then, let's get this thing open. There's a certain knack to doing it, you know. See?
He calls that a knack? Looks more like brute strength to me.
Here you are. You should find scorch marks on the grip.
Scorch marks?
When Kamila built her contraption, she used a special kind of string. It's a kind magicians use. It burns up in an instant and disappears.
Why would little Kamila use something like that?
I don't know. Maybe because she's a detective's daughter. Not leaving any evidence behind and all that.
In the case report, there was mention of some scorch marks.
When it happened, Kamila was watching from her hiding place. She saw the flame run to the gun, something she naturally didn't include in her design. I took the gun out of the frame and replaced it with a picture. If you remove the picture, you should find scorch marks behind it on the frame too. And those marks should match up with the ones on the gun.
In other words,
Which proves a contraption existed there in that room that day.
And it didn't work the way your little girl intended. Is that right?
Exactly. Some cowardly culprit modified the design.
But that angle was never brought up in court. And so, as Justice Minister, I must call off the execution at this point.
I knew I was right. It wasn't Detective Jowd. Now we can finally prove that. Thank goodness.
Thank you, Lynne. In those eyes of yours, I see the eyes of that little girl from 10 years ago.
The entrance to a nearly deserted, dimly lit park.
Stop the park from being turned into a housing site! Protect the park! The Rock of the Gods!
Sorry, but could you do that somewhere else? I'm a little busy right now. I don't have time to talk.
Then let me ask you this. The Rock of the Gods or this Kamila you mentioned? Which is more important? Please answer clearly and without reserve.
Kamila, of course! Kamila!
Gods!
Even knowing the situation, this scene still looks pretty suspicious. It looks like the chef is back. The rich sound of singing and the delicious aroma of chicken fills the air.
La la la, the last chicken of the night. La la la, cooked by me in that secret special way for me alone. The chicken kitchen will open again tomorrow to share its chicken with the world. La la la.
I sure would like to try some of that chicken. A miracle seems to have occurred in this room. Looks like the lady has somehow managed to escape the chandelier. With her family's harmony restored, her fingers move more lightly than ever. The little girl appears to be asleep. I hope she's having pleasant dreams at last.
Your face is so wrinkled, Papa.
I guess not. What's the matter?
I just don't know. What should I have done 5 years ago?
Back then, nobody had any way of knowing the true nature of the manipulator. It wasn't anybody's fault that we didn't know the truth.
Do you really think so?
Of course. Besides, what's important right now is deciding what to do next. Am I right?
She's right, Mr. Minister.
Yes, of course. I do believe she is.
What is it now?
I just don't know. What should I do next?
You'll figure it out. We believe in you.
Sissel, if you hadn't come to my cell tonight, I would be gone by now without ever having known any of this. This is what I deserve. That's what I told myself these past 5 years. But things are different now. Thanks to you, my eyes have finally been opened.
Tonight, I've come into contact with a lot of people's lives and got involved in their fates. And the only reason I was doing it was to regain my own lost memory. But things are different now. We're connected to each other somehow. I just know it. And that's why I need to ask you a few more questions in order to find the truth about us.
Fair enough. Fire away.
Sissel told me all about it, Detective Jowd. About the manipulator.
Yes, and it looks like this manipulator really did a number on the minister, too.
Please don't pick on the minister. If he dies again, I'm the one who has to save him.
Oh.
Sissel, do you think that's what happened to me, too?
What are you talking about, Lynne? Don't tell me. You were manipulated, too?
There was always a part of me that just couldn't believe it. That image of the one who shot me. But now, I see the possibility of a new explanation.
But who is it? And why did they do it? That contraption was a birthday surprise for Camila's mother, wasn't it?
That's right.
Something's been bothering me about it. I feel like I know that device from somewhere.
No surprise there. You lost your life once tonight because of that machine.
Right? I knew it! See, Detective Jowd?
No, I'm afraid I don't see.
I told Detective Jowd about it. Told him about seeing the exact same contraption tonight in a completely different place.
That's very strange indeed. A junkyard on the edge of town. I've never even heard of the place. And what's more, I've never told a single soul about that contraption.
You haven't?
That old pigeon guy. Who in the world is he? Detective Jowd, you must have heard this name before. Temsik, the meteorite that fell in the park 10 years ago. You were there.
So you found out about that, did you?
I hear that meteorite saved little Lynne's life.
That's right. I couldn't do anything to help Lynne that day.
But in that case, I don't get it. If it's true, doesn't it mean you didn't steal somebody's life away?
What are you talking about?
Detective Jowd, you told me that 10 years ago, the person who killed the perpetrator in the park was you.
What? But it was the meteorite!
I wasn't lying. I stole that man's life away. No question about it. It was entirely my fault. I was just about to shoot him. I would have shot him in the next instant if the meteorite hadn't come. At that point, I was already a murderer.
That's not true! You were trying to save me.
Lynne, I'm sorry, but I don't think that's really it.
Huh?
On that day 10 years ago, a different incident happened in another place.
Another place?
Yes, in the police headquarters interrogation room. The worst sort of incident. A suspect who was being questioned escaped.
Wow, I didn't know about that.
I happened to be there in the detective division, so I joined the chase. Fortunately, or I guess unfortunately, I was able to track him down alone in the park. Hold it right there! I fired a warning shot. I wanted to catch him. Bad. That warning shot made him panic. At the time, I was a young and green detective, brandishing my sense of justice like a sword. I made him panic and got you involved, Lynne. It was all my fault.
Detective Jowd!
All I could see was my target. I couldn't even see you. I'm so sorry, Lynne.
So, the man who grabbed me died that day.
These last 10 years, I've never forgotten his face. And then a few years after that, when my wife Alma died in such a mysterious way, I thought it was fate, my punishment for what I'd done. I painted pictures in my cell, nothing but portraits of people's faces. All the faces of the many people I'd met in my life and didn't want to forget. And tonight, I finished my last portrait, the final face I wanted to remember. The final face. The face of the man in the park that day.
Wait just 1 minute! That can't be! I saw that painting! I saw the face you painted tonight! It was my face! Are you telling me I was the man in the park that time?
That's right. That face of yours is the face I saw 10 years ago. The face of the man whose life I stole, of the man who was pronounced dead at the scene.
But hold on, Detective Jowd! That can't be true! I just met Sissel for the first time tonight! And he died right in front of me!
By the way, the name that I know the man in the park that day by isn't Sissel.
What?
From the first minute I laid eyes on you tonight, I've been wondering, who in the world is this guy?
Mr. Minister.
Inspector Cabanela, where are you?
Just be quiet and listen. This is our demand.
What? Demand?
Our demand hasn't changed. The execution must be tonight. Once we've confirmed it's been carried out, we'll release the hostage.
What are you talking about, Inspector Cabanela? And you know it wasn't my daughter who was abducted.
Does it really matter who the hostage is? A life is a life, even if it's the daughter of a death row prisoner. Once the criminal gets the punishment he deserves, the hostage will go free. Carry out the execution immediately, and wait for our call.
What is it, Mr. Minister? You look paler than ever.
What in the world? What's going on? Inspector Cabanela!
The Rock of the Gods that fell from the sky 10 years ago twisted the fates of many people and started a chain of tragic events. And, even now, the chain continues to grow ever longer. Inspector Cabanela's call proved that to us. And the greatest mystery of all has risen to the surface. Who is this me I've been chasing all night? Who am I? I'm even further from knowing than when I started.